One of the coolest looking, yet most ignored shuttles in the Abecedarian line is Emperor Palpatine's shuttle from Revenge of the Sith. The guy somehow has a different shuttle every time we see him, and the best one only has 28 seconds of screen time and precious few appearances in off-screen media. So let's give this ship some attention. I'm Joey from Radio Free Coruscant, and this is the Theta-Class Shuttle. Design. The Cygnus Spaceworks Theta-Class T2C shuttle was a fairly standard personnel shuttle design. It featured Cygnus's normal form factor of a large body containing the passenger cabin, a protruding head section for the cockpit, two angular folding wings, and a vertical dorsal fin. All three wings contained ray shield generators, and the main wings were lined with tiny maneuvering jets for steering the ship in flight. The wings of the Theta-class were somewhat unusual among the Sinar Cygnus Abecedarian shuttles for the large cutout sections in the wings, which acted as a heat sink to separate power conduits in the leading edge from the rest of the wing. The Theta's interior was quite cramped due to the shuttle's small size, but behind the cockpit was an airlock which the official cross-section suggests holds the boarding ramp, though this appears to be incorrect based on on-screen evidence. The main cabin sits behind that with passenger seating, overhead storage compartments, and room for optional amenities such as a medical capsule. The boarding ramp appears to make up the floor of the main cabin. In real life, the Theta-class was designed by Ryan Church for Star Wars Episode III: Revenge of the Sith. Specifications. The Theta-class shuttle measured 18.5 meters long by 29.3 meters wide and 18.5 tall in flight, or around 18.5 long by 9 wide and 14 tall on the ground. It had an outstanding top speed of 2,000 km per hour in atmosphere and a Class 1 hyperdrive with a range of 8,000 light-years. It was very heavily armed for a shuttle, with 2 quad laser cannons at the front and an automated laser cannon turret at the rear. The ship required a crew of 1 to 5, possibly a pilot, gunner, engineer, comms operator, and passenger attendant. Only the pilot was required for normal flight, though. The Theta could also carry 16 passengers, as well as 50 tons of cargo and 2 months of consumables. Its cost was not officially known, as it was not for sale to the general public, but it was likely valued at around 210,000 credits. History. The history of the Theta-class was a bit different between Legends and Canon. In Canon, Chancellor Palpatine commissioned the class from Cygnus Spaceworks during the Clone Wars and ordered at least a few of these for himself and the Republic. He used his personal Theta-class to travel to Mustafar and rescue Darth Vader after his disastrous duel with Obi-Wan Kenobi, and fly him back to Coruscant for medical treatment. He also used it to take Vader on a quest to find a Kyber crystal, and to deliver him to the Inquisitorius headquarters on Coruscant during the early years of the Empire. In 14 BBY, Moff Tarkin requested a Theta-class shuttle to travel to the Imperial escort carrier Goliath. Very few Thetas were built, and they were soon retired in favor of the Lambda-class shuttle. In Legends, though, the Theta got a little bit more attention. Supposedly, it was released around 1000 BBY after the end of the new Sith Wars, though I suspect that was almost certainly a different shuttle with a similar name or appearance. The real Theta-class was designed by Cygnus Spaceworks sometime before the Clone Wars. One ended up in the hands of Count Dooku, who used it to recover the body of pre-cyborg General Grievous from a shuttle accident Dooku had engineered. Palpatine had a Theta-class as well, which he used for various trips across the galaxy, including to Mustafar to rescue Vader. Vader himself was also given a black Theta-class, though it was destroyed almost immediately in the invasion of Kashyyyk. The Theta-class was commercially available in the Legends timeline, at least according to some sources, and was marketed at wealthy executives and Republic senators. It did eventually get eclipsed by the Lambda shuttle like in Canon, but many remained in use. After the Senate was disbanded in 0BBY, the Empire sold off most senatorial Thetas at auction, where they became popular with starship collectors and light freighter captains. Some even made their way into the hands of the Rebel Alliance. And that's everything there is to know about the Theta-Class Shuttle. Let me know what you thought of this ship in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next week. RFC out.